adventuresome sort, weren't you?
Oh, yes. Well, I rode a motorcycle. And when I learned to handle that, I went everywhere I could think of to go. And as a fellow, I went down from Toronto down to Daytona Beach. And I used to come home for a weekend on the bike. 23 hours one trip from Toronto to Liscombe.
That's a long trek.
It's a long stretch.
That is.
I went to, you know about Wheeling, West Virginia. I went out there one time with a fellow, another fellow. We went to the show, concert, in the hotel. And mother thought I was adventuresome, and she thought it was great that I'd go here and go there, anywhere I'd go. And my dad thought I was crazy, which was understandable. He wouldn't get on a motorcycle. Wouldn't get on one.
But would your mother?
Oh yes, she loved it. She loved it.
She loved riding the motorcycle.
Oh yes.
That's fantastic. I wish I could have seen that.
She was about 50 when she got on with me. We went from Pictou out to Alba and back again. She was just thoroughly enjoying it, but she wouldn't drive a car. Wouldn't even try.
And you wanted to adventure.
I wanted the adventure. I had a lot of it. Between 400,000 and 500,000 miles. On two wheels or four.
Where was the most interesting spot you went, or your favorite spot that you traveled to?
I don't know. I guess Daytona.
I thought Daytona was really interesting. What was interesting about it?
Well, they used to race motorcycles on the beach. And then they built a speedway. But after the speedway, they shut the beach down. They couldn't use it anymore. It was good fun. They'd go down the main street of Daytona and turn and come out on the beach and go up to sand.
They'd race up the sand.
Yeah. It was good. I met a fellow one night in March. Cold. I had a sidecar on the bike. He said, "What are you doing?" "Just going in here for a cup of coffee." "Well, can I buy it?" I said, "Sure." A cup of coffee was 10 cents. "What do you do with the bike?" "Oh, just drive here or there, wherever I want to go." "How would you like going to Montreal?" I said, "When?" "Tonight." I said, "All right." He said, "I got $200 for to spend on you if you go to Montreal tonight." That was about 9, 10 o'clock at night. I said, "Sure." I held my head up. I said, "Put it there." He did. "Give me an address in Moncton, in Montreal." Told me how to get to it. I signed up a shoebox. It mattered to me. It went to the sidecar. I rattled around in there till I got to Montreal. I went in, the address he gave me. It was a bar. And I went in. Stopped at the counter. There's a fellow there. "What you want?" I showed her the address, the name and address on the box. Oh, he back in about 20 minutes. So I waited till he come back, get the cup of coffee, and a piece of pie, he came in. Oh, yes, he said, I forgot about you. I said, you're not supposed to forget. No, he said, I know I'm not. That's it. He picked up the box and went with it.
And you never knew what was in it?
I never cared.
You said I got $200 for delivering it. I don't care what it is.
No. And about a month afterwards, I see where he was shot in Montreal and killed and who he was.
Who was he?
LeBlanc. Manfred LeBlanc. But it didn't matter to me. They didn't kill me, so what the hell?
You really were adventuresome, weren't you?
Oh, yes, you had to be.
If you could give advice to a young person in the world today, what would you want to tell them?
Get a motorcycle and a good sense of adventure. Good spirit of adventure. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do anything. You can do whatever you want to do if you want to do it bad enough. That's always been my... And I said, leave the liquor bottle alone. The night before I left to go to Ontario, Sunday night, school the next morning, car in Halifax. Mom said, will you promise me one thing? He said, you're going to Toronto, all kinds of problems and headaches you'll run across. She said, promise me one thing. I said, what is it? Will you leave the booze alone? I said, sure, that's no problem. Never was. I still haven't, I wouldn't have drunk 40 ounces of liquor in my lifetime. I didn't do it. That's all there was to it. I just didn't drink it. It wouldn't hurt, she said, if you stopped it, if you didn't smoke. I said, good. There's two things to watch for. I never took to drinking, and I never took to smoking.
Just adventured.
Just adventure, yeah.
If you could give advice to a young person in the world today, what would you want to tell them?
Get a motorcycle and a good sense of adventure. Good spirit of adventure. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do anything. You can do whatever you want to do if you want to do it bad enough. That's always been my... And I said, leave the liquor bottle alone. The night before I left to go to Ontario, Sunday night, school the next morning, car in Halifax. Mom said, will you promise me one thing? He said, you're going to Toronto, all kinds of problems and headaches you'll run across. She said, promise me one thing. I said, what is it? Will you leave the booze alone? I said, sure, that's no problem. Never was. I still haven't, I wouldn't have drunk 40 ounces of liquor in my lifetime. I didn't do it. That's all there was to it. I just didn't drink it. It wouldn't hurt, she said, if you stopped it, if you didn't smoke. I said, good. There's two things to watch for. I never took to drinking, and I never took to smoking.
Just adventured.
Just adventure.